Build your dreams, live rich, and leave rich.
Welcome to Live Rich and Leave Rich. You know, we believe that living rich isn't about being lavish, it's about living peacefully. Today, we're going to stop hunting for that one magic investment and instead learn how to build a truly winning financial team. Now, just a quick reminder, this is all for your education. Please make sure you talk to a CB registered financial advisor to get a plan that's perfectly tailored for you. Okay, let's get into it.
We've all been there, haven't we? Daydreaming about that perfect investment. You know the one that gives you sky-high returns, is completely 100% safe, and you can get your cash out instantly, whenever you want. Ah, it's the ultimate financial dream.
But let's get real for a second. It's just a dream. That perfect do-it-all investment, it just doesn't exist. And honestly, chasing after it is probably the fastest way to make some really bad decisions with your money. The real secret isn't finding some miracle product. It's about understanding the rules of the game.
And this right here, this is one of the biggest rules. It's called the investment iron triangle. Basically, you have three great things you want: high returns, safety, and liquidity, which just means how fast you can get your cash. The rule is you can pick any two, but you can never, ever has all three. Want it safe and liquid like an FD? Well, you're going to get low returns. Want high returns and liquidity, like with stocks? You're taking on high risk. And what about safe with high returns, like real estate? Well, good luck getting your money out quickly. See how it works?
Think about this for a second. This quote just hits the nail on the head. This is what we call being asset rich but cash poor. It's a really painful place to be. You could have a net worth of crores on paper, but if you can't get your hands on a lock for an emergency, what's the point? It's a trap, and it's one we're going to learn how to avoid. So, how do we do it? It all starts with changing how you think about this. The goal isn't to find one superstar player who can do it all. No, the goal is to build a balanced, winning team where every single player has a job to do. And that is exactly what we're doing today. We are building your financial cricket team. See, this isn't just about investing. It's about allocating. It's about strategically putting your players in the right positions on the field to win the entire match, not just one over. First up, let's meet your team's defense. This is debt or fixed income. Its number one job, its only job, is to protect your money. This player isn't here to hit sixes. It's here to make sure you don't lose the game when things get tough.
This is your Rahul Dravid, the wall. Rock solid, dependable, never gonna give you a heart attack. He won't score fast, but he won't get out. We're talking about things like your fixed deposits, PPF, EPF, and debt funds. This is the guy you want for any of your short-term goals, anything you need the money for in the next couple of years.
All right, next up, the player that gets all the applause and all the headlines. Equity. This is your aggressive striker. His job is simple: score runs, create wealth, and absolutely smash inflation over the long run. This is where your real growth is going to come from. Think of equity as your Virat Kohli or your Sehwag. This player can score a double century and win you the match all by himself. But, and this is a huge but, he can also get out for a duck. That up and down nature, that's volatility. That's why this player is perfect for your really long-term goals, things like retirement or your kids' education, anything that's more than 7 years down the road. Now, let's talk about a very special player, gold. Gold isn't your main batsman or bowler. He's your 12th man. He's your insurance policy. His job is to come onto the field when everything else looks like it's going wrong. Gold is your crisis manager. When markets crash or there's chaos in the world, gold tends to shine. It acts as a hedge. The trick is to own it the smart way, through things like sovereign gold bonds, not just jewelry. It's a small but absolutely vital part of your team. Think about 5 to 10% of your total portfolio. And finally, our fourth player, real estate. You know, I don't even think of this as a player. I think of it as the entire stadium. It's the foundation. It's a solid, tangible asset that you can touch and feel. And it forces you into a disciplined savings habit with those EMIs. But the stadium has one massive glaring weakness. You can't sell a few seats when you need some cash. It is highly illiquid. You can't sell a bedroom to pay for a medical bill. And please remember this. The first house you buy is a home. It's a necessity, it's emotional. Every single property you buy after that is an investment, plain and simple. It has to be judged by the numbers. Okay, this is your cheat sheet. It puts all four players right next to each other so you can see the trade-offs. Look at liquidity. Debt and equity are easy to sell. Real estate is incredibly difficult. Now look at risk. Equity is high, debt is low. But here's the most important part. Look at the versus inflation column. The safest player, debt, actually loses you money over time to inflation. And the riskiest player, equity, is the only one that truly beats it. Understanding this table, well, it's the key to the whole game. So, we've met the players, we've seen their stats. Now for the big question, how do we actually build the team? Let's go through some really simple, actionable rules that will help you get started. Let's start with a super simple but surprisingly powerful rule of thumb. Now, it's not perfect for everyone, but it's a fantastic starting point. All you have to do is take the number 100 and subtract your age. And whatever number you debt, that's roughly the percentage of your money that should be with your aggressive striker, equity. The rest, it goes to your defender, debt. So let's say you're 30 years old. 100 minus 30 is 70. So around 70% in equity. If you're 60, it drops to 40%. It's a really simple way to automatically dial down your risk as you get older. Okay, this next one is a huge one, especially before you even think about buying property. You have to ask yourself this one simple question. Do I have at least 6 months of my living expenses sitting in cash, in a liquid fund, or an FD? If the answer is no, then you are not ready to lock up a massive chunk of money in an illiquid asset. I promise you, this one question can save you from that asset-rich, cash-poor trap. And we need to have a serious talk about gold, especially here in India. You have to separate investment gold from emotional gold. Jewelry is wonderful, but it's for consumption. The making charges just kill any potential returns. For your portfolio's 12th man, you want sovereign gold bonds. No making charges, and they actually pay you interest. It's a no-brainer. So let's just wrap up with the key things to remember. 1. Diversification is about survival. I guarantee you, at any given point, one of your players will be having a bad day. 2. Debt is for sleeping well at night. It's what protects you when the market goes crazy. 3. Equity is how you beat inflation. You need it to make sure your money is actually growing. And finally, 4. Real estate is not a bank account. It's an asset, and it's illiquid. So, I want to leave you with this question. Go home and take a really honest look at where your money is. Have you actually built a balanced cricket team with defenders, strikers, and an insurance policy? Or have you accidentally picked a team of 11 wicket-keepers, all very safe, maybe, but completely unable to score a single run for you? The answer to that question is going to decide your financial future. If this was helpful for you, please subscribe for more insights just like this. And do check out the Legacy Diary, link in the description. Thanks so much for your time, and remember to live rich and leave rich. This is Krish.